People cross from all corners of the globe to end up right here on South Vancouver Island, Victoria, British Columbia, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But what do you do if you arrive here and you're just learning the English language? Well, you're in luck because there are over 20 language schools in Greater Victoria, and that's not even including the university and college campuses. Take the Victoria International Academy on Yates Street. Since 2002, up to 500 students pass through this door every year while visiting from afar. Hey, now look at this. English only from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I feel right at home here. And so do these students. A very relaxed atmosphere fills the hallways, while teachers cover the basics in small, intimate classroom settings.
Rule number 2.
David Hogue has been teaching English now for 5 years. He recently returned to Victoria after a 3-year stint in South Korea.
So if you have the be verb followed by a pronoun, you ask them questions using different tenses, you ask them conversational questions, you ask them to explain things, and in a very short amount of time, even without a written test, you can tell a lot about how much they've studied or how comfortable or confident they are using the language.
Now, students who attend this school are largely from Asia. Occasionally, there are a few from Europe, South America, and even Quebec. Most are here on a 1-year student visa.
Because English is the international language of business and communication right now, they are mainly hoping to improve their chance of getting a job in their home country. And English is an asset. It gives them a leg up in the same way that a degree gives a person a leg up when they're looking for a job anywhere.
What type of language will follow?
My hat goes off to these guys because they're having to translate the language during the class. Hey, I had a hard enough time deciphering teachers, and I knew the language.
I have been in Victoria for 4 months already.
Will A?
Back home in Taiwan, Yahoo works as a human resource project manager, and his company's allowing him a 1-year leave of absence to enhance his English here.
Prices for luxury.
There is not so many Taiwanese or Chinese in this city, so I can speak English more.
It's an accessible city. It's a city that has an international reputation for being beautiful, and also it's a little bit different than the regular Canadian winter.
And that's the main reason that Yahoo came here in the first place. He likes the mild climate and saw pictures of Victoria in a brochure.
빅토리아 인터내셔널 아카데미인데요. 지금 저희 빅토리아
Staff here at the academy can also play a role in finding accommodation for students.
아침에는
This is Lisa, who is multilingual.
오후에는 ESL이랑
Here she's speaking Korean, and along with other staff, she'll help the students connect to local opportunities.
I joined some volunteer job. For example, now it's the Victoria Film Festival.
Along with the film festival, Yahoo also volunteered with the Olympic torch ceremony back in October, giving him a chance to communicate in English with real Canadians. You're doing a good job, man.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Students go on field trips, they hang out together outside the classroom, and there's even a conversation club, all in efforts to encourage social interaction.
I think it's a lot more effective and a lot more efficient use of time if they're using language communicatively.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. And what's an example?
So what advice does David have for you if you're thinking about learning another language?
I don't know.
I think that if you want to learn a language, you should fully immerse yourself in the culture. I think that you should spend time in the country, and you should go to a school where they teach language, where professionals know exactly what is useful and what is not useful.
I tell you, it's nice to be in class. Some of us these days could use a little English refresher course. The only thing for me to do now is think about learning another language. In Victoria, I'm James Green, your urban specialist. Spanish? French?